Okay, so we'll get started. Welcome to the Student Life presentation at the University of Lethbridge Open House. Thank you for joining us all today. How this presentation is going to go, you're going to hear a little bit about the Thrive Professional Skills Program, followed by a presentation from our GSA President Brendan, who will tell you a little bit about getting involved from that perspective. So, my name is Stacey Leavitt. I'm the Experiential Learning Coordinator here in the School of Graduate Studies, and I'm going to be talking to you a bit today about the Thrive Professional Skills Program and our associated events and activities. So we do appreciate the opportunity today to tell you about the program. The program provides you, the goal of the program is to provide you with the skills you'll need to be successful not only within your graduate programs, but also in your future careers. We hope to provide you with a competitive advantage and increase your professional employability so that you can find success in your future careers both within and outside of academia. The skill sets that the program provides are important aspects of graduate education. We hope they enrich your graduate experience and are a vital component of your success throughout your programs and future careers. There are 5 key aspects to the professional skills program. One is that it's optional. So we provide you with optional opportunities for you to take that will enhance your specific skill sets and allow you to experience opportunities that are of interest to you. It allows for student choice. Each student decides what skills and competencies they want to develop and that are important to them. It encourages student ownership of participation in the program. We hope that you will conduct some self-reflection, self-assessment, and self-evaluation during your participation throughout your studies. The program also provides you with documentation and recognition of your participation. This is extremely important as you move through your program and into your future careers, as it'll help you develop your professional skills portfolio. This will include things like key achievements, documents of technical skills, as well as more professional skills that you've developed. To do that, we provide participants with certificates of recognition or participation that you can include in your portfolio. So at this point, you might be thinking, what are transferable skills? Transferable skills or career-based skills are skills that are learned in one situation that transfer into another situation. So for example, you might learn project management throughout your graduate program, working on your research project. That's directly transferable into other professional scenarios. So can anyone think of some examples of professional skills? What might be transferable? Absolutely, communication skills. Some others might include problem solving or critical thinking capabilities, leadership, teamwork, and of course project management. Those are just a few examples of opportunities to learn that we offer. There we go. So now you might be thinking, what types of programs or opportunities do we offer and when are they offered? So we've composed the program of the components you see on screen. We have 3 transferable skill domains: teaching skills, research skills, and career and professional skills. These are organized into 5 thematic areas: communication, project management, 21st century employability, professional and research ethics, and information management. We organize these overarching themes to guide the types of workshops that we provide based on research composed of what both employers within academia and outside of academia are looking for in future candidates. This allows our graduate students to develop the skills they need to keep all possible career paths open. The focus of the workshops vary from year to year as we want to respond to the dynamic changing work environment and respond to students' evolving needs as they progress throughout their graduate programs. During each term, a variety of workshops are offered by both SGS, the GSA, and some of our other internal partners. A few examples include workshops on understanding components of intellectual property, introduction to EndNote, which is a citation management software that's very helpful, SHRC and NSERC and other grant proposal writing workshops, project management, time management, networking and job search. And we also provide what we call the Integrated Thesis Writing Bootcamp. This is by far one of our most popular events, and students across all disciplines tell us that not only do they learn more about writing and the writing process, but they say the bootcamp also allows them to connect with students across disciplines in both research and social capacities that they might not have had the opportunity to do so. So those are just a few examples of what we offered in the past. Another exciting opportunity that we offer on campus is the 3-minute thesis competition. This is a competition is open to all graduate students and helps to develop their communication skills. It's an extremely fun and exciting competition. You can compete at any point during your studies. It doesn't have to be just in the latter half of your program. The only restriction is that you cannot compete using the same topic of research twice. There's scholarship prize money available. So for example, for first place, there's about $1,000 in prize money for winners. Winners of the local competition here on campus can also move on to compete in both regional and national competitions based on their research, but it's also, there's also additional prize money associated with each of those steps as well. So another competition that we offer here on campus is Images of Research. This competition allows you to submit a particular photo or digital rendering that you might have produced during your research. Again, there are prize money associated with placing in this competition. But I think what is of most interest to a lot of students is to be able to see their research showcased in a different way that's slightly different from a conference presentation or workshop to an undergraduate class. It's a really unique platform that you might never see your research showcased in again. So as I said, there's prize money associated with the 4 placing categories. First, second, and third place are judged by a panel, an interdisciplinary panel of judges. And the People's Choice voting occurs in an online platform, which is kind of interesting as well. These competitions also provide students, much like the Thesis Writing Bootcamp, with a unique opportunity to engage with your colleagues across campus and learn about some of the exciting research that is happening and how there could possibly be connections between your work and someone else's. In addition to the Thrive-specific workshops, I want to just take a minute to tell you about another program that one of our partners, the Teaching Center, offers on campus. The Graduate Teaching Assistant Professional Development Program is administered by the Teaching Center, and the GTA PD program provides an opportunity for professional development in critical teaching skills, equipping graduate students to carry out their teaching duties effectively. For example, you might be asked to conduct a lab or mark papers as part of your TA duties, but you might have no experience doing this before. Don't worry, the GTA PD program is here to help you with these skills. The program also addresses additional opportunities for continuing students to enhance the skills that they've learned throughout their program. So graduate students who participate in this also receive formal recognition through a certificate of participation. And examples of workshops that are included in this program include teaching as a professional responsibility, assessment, marking and grading, effective classroom management, and creating a lesson, lecture, or conference presentation. They also offer tutorials in public speaking, classroom technology, and creating effective presentations. So you might also be thinking now, what's in it for you? Why should you attend these workshops in addition to your other duties as a graduate student? The program provides opportunities for you to develop and enhance a variety of skills and competencies that complement your discipline-specific knowledge and skills you will acquire throughout your graduate program. Career planning and skill development is not something that just occurs at the end of your program. These skills are developed throughout the course of your graduate training from start to finish. So now you're probably thinking, you've given me a lot of workshop options and things to participate in. How do I possibly decide what I should attend? We're here to help you with this, our office. There are a few things to consider as you're moving through your graduate studies. One is you need to reflect on the skills that you already have, as well as the skills that you're looking to develop. There are many tools online that can help you with this. We offer workshops in this as well. Next, you'll want to make a personal action plan and target the workshops that will allow you to develop these skills that you're looking to expand. You can look to your supervisor in a variety of service areas on campus for more resources on this. And finally, as you move through the execution of your plan, you want to document this. That can be done through your CV, an e-portfolio, or where you report on, as well as your progress and standing reports. Those certificates that we talked about are very useful in facilitating those conversations. So for my last point, I just want to tell you where to find information about Thrive programs. You can look for our logo on various social media outlets and the TVs you see on campus. You can look on our website, specifically our events calendar that's on the right-hand side of the slide. If you click on specific events, you can drill down and get full details and links to registration portals. Our newsletter is distributed on a weekly basis throughout the academic year. Not only does the newsletter contain important information on workshops and activities, but also sources of funding, possible changes to policies and procedures. So we highly encourage you to check that out as it comes through your inbox. The SGS also utilizes social media, so be sure to jump on Twitter and Facebook to get the most up-to-date information about activities, awards, and important deadlines. So now I will turn it over to Brendan from the GSA.
Stacey, should be me handing that on.
Absolutely.
I'm not nearly that coordinated. No, I'm a grad student.
There you go.
All right. Thanks. Well, we'll just put that there. My name is Brendan Cummins. I'm the president of the Graduate Students Association here at the University of Lethbridge. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what the Graduate Students Association is, what it is that we do, and why it's important to you as a grad student. We are the grad school equivalent of the Students' Union. That's really the bottom line. We're part of the year experience from the beginning of your grad journey right up into the end. We participate in the new student orientations. We participate in first impressions programs. We're that voice and advocate for you on campus. Members of the GSA Council sit on and contribute to all committees at all levels of university governance. So we actually have a say and a voice in what goes on here. The GSA is active in the consultation processes provincially and locally. And sometimes grad students can get missed in kind of the sea of undergraduates, especially the University of Lethbridge, because we are such a small population. That's part of our goal, is to make sure that those things still come forward. We work to enhance your academic and social graduate school experience. I guess what does that mean is what I wrote down here, because it was a question I asked myself a lot. It means that the GSA works to provide you with ways to challenge yourself outside of the classroom and provide academic support through writing circles, symposia, and some good old-fashioned advice from senior students. I'll talk more about it in a minute, but we are also concerned with providing students with opportunities to mix and mingle and release some stress outside of their immediate cohort. The GSA puts on events throughout the years, everything from board game nights to off-campus excursions, where I believe a bunch of them are at today. Finally, the GSA is the labor relations organization for grad students. For most of us, we walk a line between being an employee and being a student. Whether that's through our teaching or research assistantships, we're employed by the university while still being graduate students. This can be a bit tricky to navigate and understand, and we're your labor relations negotiator and arbiter. The GSA helps to work for a better, safer, and smarter work environment. So the GSA Council really reflects the multidisciplinary nature of the University of Lethbridge. The reps from the GSA Council come from every faculty, every discipline, and program in the School of Graduate Studies. This makes sure that everybody has a seat at the table. It makes sure that concerns from each faculty can be brought to the council table. This makes us responsive and connected in a way that many student organizations and other institutions just aren't quite. GSA reps participate and gain experience in university governance through our work with committees and organizations across the university community. We actively engage with grad students to get a sense of what they'd like to see brought forward. And we have links with the Board of Governors, General Faculty Council, and the Senate. So the three major components of university governance, we have a voice and a seat at those tables. There's also lots of volunteer opportunities with the GSA. This is my chance to pump you up, so if you come here, come join the GSA. Outside of being an elected representative, so we do have things besides being elected. We have ad hoc committees. We have selection committees for deans. We had graduate students on all of those this year. And we have event volunteer opportunities. They help you get involved, but they're also good CV lines. They're good CV boosters, because you can say I volunteered for the Graduate Students Association. Also qualifies you for some of our awards. The GSA provides academic, social, and mental health events all year round, specifically aimed at you, at graduate students. One of the challenges of grad school is a tendency to slip into a bit of isolation, both within your cohort or within your lab. The GSA provides events and opportunities to mix and mingle and meet grad students from other disciplines, faculties, and schools. The GSA mental health and social events are meant to be a time for people to come together and share their stories, their struggles, and triumphs. We like to laugh, at least I like to laugh in my office. There's a couple people here that have been in my office, and sometimes we don't get any work done because we're too busy laughing. We do our best to kind of make that happen. Some of our happenings coming up this year are going to be board game nights off campus. We've done annual events, trips to cultural events. Grad students are currently touring Head Smash and Buffalo Jump today. And we also run an international potluck where we invite students to bring food from their home places, and we share stories and food. Food is always good. We also have a new program that's coming up that we're calling Grad Chat in Real Life. It was put on with the Institute for Child and Youth Studies and ourselves. It's going to be a regular opportunity for grad students to meet in a really informal environment to basically share ideas, whether it's writing ideas or whether problems that you have, or, and I can't stress this enough, triumphs, because there are triumphs in grad school. The GSA hosts academic challenges throughout the year as well. We're involved with the 3MT. We hold writing circles every second week, starting just right away in the Learning Center, where you can come and get some encouragement and help in writing with a group of people. We also partner with the Learning Center and Thrive to do academic workshops as well as professional development workshops. The biggest event we hold is the Meeting of the Minds Conference. That comes up in March, and it is the only interdisciplinary upper-level academic conference in Western Canada. So basically, we bring people from across disciplines to present their information. If you heard me this morning, I'd said that I had presented with 2 neuroscientists and a biochemist, and I'm a history major. But they all linked. And that's one of the great things about this program, is that those things all link. And the GSA does provide some basic services for grad students. We do give out a significant number of bursaries and awards annually. We provide awards for conference travel, research travel, student service, as well as partnering with the province of Alberta in a citizenship award. These are granted annually to grad students in need or those who would demonstrate exceptional services to the GSA and the community. We host the First Impressions program, which is a mentor program. So if you're looking to come in, you get paired up with a senior student, and they'll show you around and make sure that you survive your first month or so. As a grad student, you'll also be part of the UPass program, which we are the only stakeholders of the University of Lethbridge. You get a greatly discounted City of Lethbridge transit pass. You get unlimited rides for the duration of your time as a student at a rate that is far below the cost of buying an annual pass. We also have a full-time employee in our office. She can help you sort of with some of those tough questions when you need something to be answered. She's the one that will direct you in the right ways and help you find those forms, and sort of the person who makes sure that I know what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis too, which is a challenge. Finally, the GSA is a student organization. We're elected by, run by, and we work for grad students. We're all on the same journey. We can absolutely relate to anything that may come up. Sometimes grad school can be a bit overwhelming, but the GSA is here to help because we are all on the same path. Your GSA wants to be involved in your grad school experience, and we actively seek out what you and our grad students want. We are the grad students' voice, we're their advocates, and we are your colleagues and coworkers as well. So we look forward to seeing you on campus. If you do come, you can always find me. I'm pretty easy to find. I'm always up for coffee. So that's all I really have to say. Oh, and there, I think there was a questions. Does anybody have any questions? Nothing? Wow. Crushed it. That's funny.
Not to put you on the spot or anything, but.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good. I'm glad you all came. I mean, I said it. Who was at the greeting, the meeting first thing this morning? The intro this morning in the gym? None of you? Okay. Then that's good, because then I can say this again. Grad school life at the University of Lethbridge is not like anywhere else, and I mean that sincerely. The small population that we have here does research way above our academic weight. Like we are published internationally, we co-author papers in the best journals. We have students here who presented at the University of Edinburgh. I've presented at Harvard Divinity School. We are a school that does amazing things in a very small population. And part of that is because we preach and we believe very strongly in the notion of collaboration across disciplines and across platforms. We're very good at it. And so if you're considering coming here, that's something to keep in mind. It's not just small classroom size, it's how good we are at what we do. So yeah. That's it.